The U.S. state of Georgia has a long history of voter suppression.
Before the Voting Rights Act passed in 1965,
many blacks were harassed and denied the opportunity to have their voices heard at the polls. And just as recently as 2019, the state had troubling statutes like the exact match law, which predominantly affected African Americans trying to register to vote. Although that law was finally abandoned, black voters in the state face other troubles. So I'm traveling to Atlanta to speak with black Americans to find out what difficulties they're still facing and to try to understand why voting is still so difficult for many in the black community.
Yes, voter suppression is a serious issue. And right here in Fulton County, Georgia, during the process of early voting, individuals had to stand in line for over 8 hours just for the right to vote. Say for instance, in Alpharetta, individuals only had to stand in line for 14 minutes as opposed to in areas where the minority community rates are high, they had to stand in line for over 8 hours. And we just don't believe that is fair or equitable.
So voter suppression has been going on for a long time, as you're aware. So there's nothing new to us. We just have to find a way to continue to educate our seniors and our young people that how important it is and how vital it is that we exercise our civil right to vote.
I know they always ask for identification before you vote, but some people don't have that paper picture ID, but they may have like a birth certificate or a social security card, and they was feeling like they should still be allowed to vote even if they don't have the picture ID.
The change that'll be invoked this year, over half of the people that are voting voted early, got it out of the way early. So even when it's time to actual vote, it won't be nearly as congested as it would normally be.
I guess I was benefited because I waited a while, and most of the earlier population had kind of already went through. But I voted maybe a week or so before the early voting ended, and a very swift process. I got in and out maybe 10 minutes.